All right, so doing a video on another part of 5 Points. We've done several, but this area of 5 Points is more central. This is sort of the area that is behind the fire station. This is going to be more your traditional 5 Points location. Some of the street names you want to think about are Millage Circle. We're currently on Westview, about to merge with Millage Circle. Stanton Way, Woodlawn, Rutherford. Those are McWhorter, Highland. These are the street names that are associated with this part of town. So where I am right now is I'm almost directly behind the firehouse at 5 Points. So this is a very walkable location. And you know, the word walkable, I don't even think is really a word, but it's become very popular nomenclature, so to speak, in real estate, especially here in Athens. The 5 Points area that we're in now, you have a lot of these homes that are very central and are easily walkable, so to speak, to Earth Fair, to get a cup of coffee, to go to a restaurant, to go to a bar. They're close to UGA's campus. You can walk to a baseball game. You can walk to a basketball game. And they're just a more classic part of town. This is not the oldest part of town, but it's one of the older parts of town. And it's got a lot of great diverse architecture. So you're going to find, you might find a Tudor home, a Georgian, contemporary. There's just a lot of different type of homes you might run into here. And as you might have noticed if you've seen any of the other videos, it has been a trend in our marketplace to see a lot of renovation and activity going on. And that is very much the case in all points of 5 Points, this part especially. So I did one video that we talked about the University Drive area, and values could exceed $250 a square foot if they've been renovated. And that's true here. Same thing. We're now on Stanton Way, and you see there's a smaller home. And as we approach, we're coming up to Woodlawn, where if you can find larger homes located here that could exceed $1 million. So this entire area is diverse in what you might find, price point as well. But it has a very high level that could get over $1 million depending on the size and the finished value of the property. So I think 5 Points for a lot of folks just looks like that traditional Americana style neighborhood. So I talked about with all the other types of architecture, and it just kind of has this tree-lined streets. It's close into town. There's a lot of things that anybody new to town might like about it. But one thing for certain is that people that went to school here love the 5 Points area. I think if you attended the University of Georgia, there's always a place in your heart for this area of town. And I came this way to kind of show you just how close it was to Millage Avenue. As I come here, we're now on Millage Avenue, which is a major thoroughfare here in Athens. You've got sorority houses, fraternity houses. You've also got a business district where our office, 5 Mark, is located on South Millage and Cloverhurst, just past a chiropractor and a fraternity house. This road will head right into the first major area of 5 Points. And then turn here on the Great Street Woodlawn. It's an evidence, directly right here in front of us is evidence of a great home that's recently been renovated and built. Historic preservation in the back, and then a new home built in the front. And this is a little small historic district, Woodlawn, right here in the center of town, where it's got some older homes, very classic feel. And directly across the street is one of our very popular restaurants, 5 and 10, back there the way we just came. So that's an example of, from right here, you could literally tailgate for a Georgia football game, walk to the game, come home with your friends, and then walk to dinner. And that's what people are paying for here. It's really about the location over anything else, because you cannot replicate the proximity of these locations to where people are trying to go and do things. And as the rule applies in real estate, location, location, location. And like a lot of the 5 Points area, this is zoned for Barrow Elementary, which is one of our popular elementary schools, really close to the Buttsmere and the athletic department. But this is a good glimpse of what the traditional 5 Points area looks like and what the home values could be. If you have any interest, feel free to look us up at 5mrealty.com, or you can always download our app, Google Play Store or the iStore, and just look up 5 Market Realty in either one of those stores.